Aquarius, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Love Tarot reading, another Aquarius Love Tarot reading. Aquarius Love Reading, and as is often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aquarius Love Messages Reading. We're going to get right into your reading, but before we do, I just have a few things that I would like to go over. The first is I am recording in May 2023 for you, the real time. However, you can be here in real time in May 2023. You can also be here months later, even years later. The thing is, you guys, readings are meant to find you really like everything in life when they're timeless. They're meant to find you when they're meant to find you, is what I want to say. Just like everything, soulmates, running into people, whatever the case may be. So if you're here and it's not real time, it means there's something here for you. Welcome. I'm really glad you're here. Before we begin your reading, Aquarius, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps the channel so much more than you can imagine to continue growing. So I thank you very, very much for that. And of course, sharing the video, watching other videos, liking, all of that helps immensely, you guys. So thank you so, so much. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know in real time when I'm uploading anything that might interest you, as well as when I'm going live. Speaking of which, in the description, you will find all the playlists, messages from your person, very long, in-depth twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey, all zodiac signs, messages from your person. There's a lot going on down there, so feel free to browse if you feel called to. I will also link all the decks that are coming in, and of course you can find the tarotcloset.com where I offer personal readings. Okay, you guys, let's see what's going on, Aquarius. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Ace of Wands. Aquarius. The Queen of Cups. Interesting. Aries, Leo. Sagittarius energy. Somebody coming in out of nowhere. Highly possible because we can see in the partnership placement that, yeah, you guys, look, this connection needs to be healed, you guys. The Six of Swords in the upright, coming right after. What do I feel this is? I feel that this is transitioning to something new with this person. Yeah. Who is this person here, Aquarius? Because this is what they have on their mind. The Page of Wands in the upright, the Lover's card. You guys, it's in reverse. This is really super clear that this is a no contact or in separation reading. And what do I mean by that? It can be that it is someone even around, living with for some of you, okay? So it just can be that you're having communication problems, you're arguing, whatever. It's not going well. Things are just, yeah, stuck, you guys. Maybe even somebody's thinking of leaving. However, it can also be that this is somebody that you are at a distance with, that you're not communicating with, that you're not seeing as well. The Lover's card does bring in twin flame energy, guys, also soulmate energy, but it's in reverse here. So it's showing us that this is a breakup energy, which we know. Divorce for some of you, possibly. It could be a legal breakup in that case. Arguments, discord. But I'm going to tell you what's also here are regrets for bad decisions. And look what it's catty corner too. So there's a couple of things going on here. One of the first messages coming through is that you need to get through something. So there's obviously separation or no communication, discord, possibly arguments that need to be overcome. And it can be that somebody was not being clear about how they felt, or maybe there was some dishonesty. Okay, so that needs to be overcome here. That's the transitioning energy that I'm feeling here. However, there's always lots of messages, of course, in readings, Aquarius, and the Lover's card is in reverse and it's catty corner to the Six of Swords as well. So it can be that this is sort of a rush energy, that if somebody is not getting here fast enough, somebody else might be moving on, transitioning away. Because look at the water. It's almost like, well, it's still really cold. Okay, so this is still possibly some, well, no communication. Look, you guys, this is the emotional energy, and it's really, really cold. There's still icebergs in here, but it's breaking up, as you can see. It's not solid ice anymore. This boat is able to move. So the question is, are you moving past whatever happened and reconnecting here because somebody's rushing in? There's regret and loss here, you guys. Or is somebody considering now it's time they can finally move because the ice has melted? For me, this is very much your person. This is where their energy is the strongest. And this is the fiery energy, guys. We're going to, the messages are coming in fast. So we'll get some more here. It's the Page of Wands. And yeah, it's much like the Ace of Wands. It's somebody here possibly feeling inspired and coming out of nowhere. And look what they have here, the Page. They have a little offering. It's a lizard. I know. By the way, owls are Scorpios. Interesting. And Scorpios, well, yeah, they're really deeply emotional and sometimes can hold on to things, even things that maybe even aren't there. I'm not saying that this is not here, but I do feel that, yeah, I feel like this person or you or somebody in this connection has been holding on to something here, whether it's the connection or something that happened within it. And this ice, for me, is this person, your person, the someone you're here for, somebody who's coming through for you, melting it, you guys. And for me, this is not somebody who is moving away from the connection. It can be, again, we do see that. That might be a possibility for some of you. But for this person, this is the fiery energy. It's the fastest energy as well. And they have an offering here. And I do feel that this owl here has melted this ice so that they can move through. What is it going to mean? You guys, let's see. I mean, we see that nobody's really healed since this. Look, I mean, it's all lining up here as well. And this is the partnership placement, and this is the Lover's card. So nobody's really been able to move on. So maybe somebody's moving on here away from this connection. But for me, it's also somebody coming back in. What does that mean? Let's see. We do see the Nine of Pentacles right below the Ace of Wands, you guys. And this is somebody feeling really inspired to maybe start everything again. Let's see, you guys. Here is the wand again. There's 4 leaves on here. It's heart chakra. It's also 4 leaves. That's the 4 areas of support and stability, which is the foundation: mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. These are also leaves. They're about change. And this is sticking out of a nest here, you guys. What is a nest? Well, it's where you build a home. You build what? You build a connection. You build a home. So somebody here, and the Nine of Pentacles is coming right below it. It's the Nine of Pentacles. This is Virgo and Mercury energy. So this is what somebody's thinking about. And this is also love coming in. This is a lot of things coming in. And this owl is in deep thought. There are 6 pentacles up here. For me, that's representing making peace. That's also representing Venus, the planet of love. This is Mercury energy, granted, but that's coming in for me. And the 3 pentacles below it, which also brings in the 3 of Pentacles for me, which is Mars and Capricorn, and it's also collaborative energy. So it's taking it to another level. It's bringing in love. Somebody's inspired to change things here and maybe repair some foundations. For me, this is this person moving. Let's see where it's going, you guys. But yeah, I mean, it's the Pentacles. They're the slowest moving, but they are commitment here. The Queen of Cups, of course, is Cancer and energy, and it's one of the most beautiful, healing, nurturing, supportive energies, you guys. I want to show you the card. And it's coming in reverse here. So yeah, it can be that somebody here also maybe had some devil energy going on. I gotta say, you guys, some addictions of some sort that won't be for everybody. And I just feel like nobody's really moved on. So this is either somebody is getting ready to move on, and that it can be you. Because if you are, if somebody's moving on, it's you, because this person's coming in. And again, the stronger message for me today is they are melting this ice here. And this is the energy of, yeah, I gotta tell you too, is it the case for some of you Aquarius that this has to do with location? It can be. And it can be somebody has come to the decision that they will come to you, okay? Either way, let's see what's going on. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's the Seven of Pentacles. There's the Venus energy. This is Venus in Taurus. Interesting. Look. So it's very similar energy here, you guys. So it's interesting because on one hand, they're coming in here wanting to possibly discuss what happened in the foundations. Either way, there's healing that's needed. I mean, it's just extremely clear. And here, looking up at the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, and here, and what's really interesting about this deck too is they're all here. Normally there's a pentacle. So for me, it's kind of like getting closer to maybe here. Okay, it's not, this isn't the card that's going here, but it can be for some of you that you are looking at the Seven of Pentacles and thinking about it. And part of the reason for that is, well, you've been waiting for an outcome, whether it's to come back together, to continue growing this connection, or go back into the nest, whatever you had going on, what you talked about, whatever it is, because this is the energy of waiting and waiting and just in the delay, you know, how long is it taking? And there is an element of control what you can and let go of what you can't. So it's kind of, for me, it's coming through really strong that it's something around this person that you've been waiting on. So it could be that some of you are tapping into this energy and that's what you're feeling. But again, this is also melting that. And swords are clarity in relationships and they're transactional. So yeah, I just feel like this is a messenger, you guys, that this is communication opening up again, because the ice blocks were frozen, you know, and it's on all this emotional energy. So nobody's been talking. Nobody's been able to talk. You haven't been able to talk to your person, I feel, regardless of whatever situation you're on. And for some of you, it might be dangerously close to this, you know, spinning here into the reverse, which is, okay, I'm not waiting anymore. We're not seeing it in reverse. Maybe it comes back. Maybe it comes in another deck. We will look at another deck, Aquarius. Let's move the energy, okay? Whoa, something just slid out and went back in again. It's the Fool card. Okay. Yeah, so guys, there's a couple of things going on here. Because the Fool, Aquarius, that's your energy. And Uranus energy as well. It's the everything here is fresh and innocent. The Fool hasn't really stepped into the journey yet. Nothing has really happened here for this new journey. For some of you, this might mean that you're thinking about, or you even have new love around you guys, because this is telling me that you're pretty attractive to suitors. You might have some suitors around you. And I want to tell you too, maybe there's going to be a choice here to make, you guys. Let's see, because it's catty corner to the Page of Wands. And this is your person's energy with this offer. And this is coming here totally new, fresh, a whole new path, taking a chance, hoping that maybe they're not too late, because it can be that there has been some cycles for some of you. I keep doing this because I feel like the card is a little bit bent. You know, and it's interesting because the Fool hasn't really gathered anything yet on this journey. Generally, there's no baggage here, you know, in terms of this is like, for me, a lot of times it can be all the tools needed for this new journey. Today, I'm feeling like, yeah, for the new start, hope for a new start. It's really what it's saying is it's not that there's no baggage for me today. It's that they want to leave the baggage behind. So it's almost like let this, even more interesting is, you know, owls are really loyal to their person, their owl person. And they kind of see other owls as either prey, which is food, enemies, you know, competition. And they're not even paying attention to this little mouse, or is this a squirrel? Anyway, this would be food for the owl. So it can be that, yeah, there is no baggage in this new start because they drop the wand and go off and leave it behind to start new, you guys. The question is, are you going to be there? Because that energy comes through strong too for some of you, saying, yeah, we saw that in the Seven of Pentacles. Look, this is sticking out. That there's two here that you've been waiting. Okay, so I'm going to show you this together because they came together. It's the Two of Cups in reverse. This is more breakup energy. This is more energy that you're in separation, and possibly some arguments were going on. It can't even be that they still do. And here's the thing. This is where your person's energy is the strongest. So for a lot of you, this person made a decision without you, or they made that decision to leave. Lack of clarity, lack of communication, or they're just not talking to you, or there's things being said, whatever. But this is a decision that either was made or got made for the connection because, well, yeah, if you don't make a decision, it gets made for you, doesn't it? Twin flame energy comes through, soulmate energy, that doesn't change, you know, and the Knight of Wands in reverse, you guys. This is a really impulsive energy. This is Leo energy, and this is somebody who might just be coming out of nowhere. And this is what we see here. You guys, we see it in the Ace of Wands. We see it in the Page of Wands. I want to say to you, though, this is yours. Look, it's the Nine of Cups. And the High Priestess. I need to get an overall energy. A lot of times the Page energy is like almost like an apprentice, you know. I'm having some throat chakra issues, you guys. And like maybe they're not really sure. They have an offer. So what is the offer? Is it communication? Is it talking about this Nine of Pentacles? Maybe taking a trip? Coming back together? Rebuilding this foundation, this nest? What is that? Because we see the offer in the little lizard here. But there is some discord here. We can see it. We know it. And that's why I feel the Knight of Wands is right in between them and their chance that they want to take, because this is impulsive energy. It's a little bit chaotic. It's a little bit chaotic. And look where the Fool is connecting to, you guys. My gosh. It's the High Priestess in the upright, Divine Feminine energy, Cancer energy. And it's also telling us that you have been taking a break. You've been taking space from each other. One or both of you may be a little more involved in like family connections, I want to say. That can be you. Well, you guys, look at this energy here. It's Cancer and energy in the High Priestess. It's a decision. And Cancer and energy in the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is exactly what's going on here for me, Aquarius. Do you want to heal this connection? Do you want to heal this connection and leave everything behind that happened? Really? And maybe even, well, yeah, when this offer comes in, if that's in fact what is happening, we see in the Nine of Pentacles, we'll talk about the Nine of Cups in a moment, because this is wish fulfillment, but it can also be everybody's biggest wish, you know? A lot of things going on here. So first things first, because this message is really strong for me. Do you want to heal this connection? Do you want to be with this person, you know, that you very clearly loved and may still love? I feel like, well, there's clearly still a connection here, okay? But what exactly, where everybody's at, we need a little bit more. But this is making a decision, the High Priestess. And by the way, yeah, psychically connected. This is secrets being revealed. Things about this connection. So for me, this offering is coming through here in the High Priestess. As they come out of nowhere is what I feel in this Knight of Wands energy. And I almost feel like I can't breathe. It's like smoky energy, you know? And yeah, that's the decision I feel here. I'm hearing that song, you guys, and we're going to get the overall energy, but I have to, hold on a second. Who sings that song, you guys? Should I stay? Or should I go? I want to let you know, should I stay or should I go? That's what this feels like to me. Because this is it's obviously a breakup energy. There was obviously a lot of love here. Does it remain? Let's continue on, you guys. I gotta say, that's really clear for me, okay? The Nine of Cups is here, and there's a lot coming through with that. One, it's right between the Lover's card in reverse and the Ace of Wands here. So, on one hand, wishes were not fulfilled. It's in the upright. Oftentimes, which you can see here also, this owl might be ready to go off. You know, I've been waiting a long time, and we saw that in the Seven of Pentacles. On the other hand, it is still here with the Nine of Pentacles, and that 9, attainment, fulfillment, things coming to fruition. So this is a timing issue. It just feels like time to me, you guys. But everybody has free will, you know, and when somebody's deciding to come or not come, we can't control that. And I do feel that you're tired of not knowing what's happening. So it can be that, yeah, you're going to make this decision here, impulsively even, maybe even sending a message. It's so super strong for me, okay? And I mean, even in the Page of Wands energy, it's your person's energy where it's the strongest, but you come through everywhere. On the other hand, this is the biggest, you're their biggest wish, and they are your biggest wish. I feel at least you were each other's biggest wish. Okay? Maybe that's still the case. Let's bring in some more. But it's at a standstill, guys. You can see it. And we see you pondering here, interestingly, within the Nine of Pentacles, which we saw in the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. This just revealed itself. And look, the Seven of Pentacles, just as I said that, slid off. And I don't know how many shuffles ago it was. It was a while ago. So I'm putting this here, although it's a lot more of your energy, but you know, you share the space. And the Two of Swords is just so not surprising to me at all. At all. This is the Moon and Libra energy, and this is time to make a decision or to compromise. You guys. So something within an argument possibly. For some of you, it has to do with location, okay? But it's a decision I feel that someone made. It could have been you, or didn't make, and it needed to be made, so it kind of made itself. But it's an impulsive energy of coming in here with this offer, and what's, you know, because this is coming to fruition. It's like, it's time to decide what you're going to do. You, and I feel like the both of you. Maybe you're going to make your own decision, which, you know, yeah, do what you need to do. You have free will. And trust yourself. Your gut instincts and your intuition, of course. Because that's also why the High Priestess is here. Saying, yeah, it's here. You have it in you. I do feel there is a psychic connection here. And I do feel that things are coming to the surface quite literally, because that's the other thing. As this ice melts and this boat is able to move, which I don't feel is a way, you guys, okay, is things start to come up again. The fish, you start to see them popping up. You see various whatever, you know, algae, whatever's in there going on. Plant life. And here's that frozen energy here. So it's sort of like you can see it here. So it's just one decision away of where this is going. And what is that potential compromise that we're seeing? You guys, I feel like it belongs here. I just heard that it's the overall energy, so that's where it's going to go. And with that, this got revealed. With that, this, it's the Nine of Swords in the upright. So yeah, there's something needs to be done here. Decisions, communication, clarity. It's time. It's another 9, you guys. It's things coming to fruition. And attainment and fulfillment, what is that? Well, the 9 of Swords is Gemini and Mars. Gemini is all about communication. And Mars is the planet of action. And it's the energy around. And it's the beginning and it's the end. Bringing in Aries and Scorpio, interestingly enough, too. The planet of passion and drive. Aggression, too. Conflict. There might be a conversation here coming that's maybe intense, laying everything out on the table, things coming out here that you didn't know, that they didn't know, or things that you just couldn't figure out. Everything is coming up here and decisions are being made. It's extremely clear for me. What are those decisions? You know? And what are you going to do? Should I stay or should I go? This is a really clear reading for me. It can be that you are still here feeling anxious around this, maybe not sleeping so well, feeling sad. I mean, you guys, depression and sadness can come through here. You also see, look, the moon is full. You can see that just by the look of the card here. Hi guys, that camera turning off it drives me crazy. Anyway, again, it's Gemini and Mars. It's conversation for me, you guys. It's planet of action, aggression. It's having a conversation about everything. Maybe another intense conversation coming up. It could be. We see it in the Two of Cups and the Lover's card. But that's also some past energy, okay? It's not clear. We don't see the moon, but look at the reflection. To me, that looks like a pretty full moon here. And it's almost like, is this just, you know, it's the reflection here because do they feel trapped because of the reflection? I think so. Everybody really here, because at the end of the day, the swords are behind here. You know, that's the moon, and it looks full to me, the way it's lighting up. And that's the sun, the conscious, and the moon, the subconscious, shining on, the sun shining on the moon and illuminating everything here. You guys. And saying, yeah, it's time now to figure out what we're doing or what I'm doing. If you're saying that to yourself. Because that was a really strong message. I want to bring in another deck, you guys. It'll be interesting to see what comes through because it's clear that there was a great love here. Is it still here? Well, obviously, you know your answer, but let's bring in some more tarot and get more answers. I'm just going to do a little quick shuffle. I'm always shuffled and ready to go, but you know, I like to do more energy moving in real time. I'm going to get another one. Oh, that's already there. Temperance. By the way, this deck is in German, but it doesn't matter. You guys, here's the thing though. It landed sideways. For me, that's in the process or indecision. This for me is the Two of Swords energy. This is the Seven of Swords. So this is maybe you running, but this for me is more of the runner. And it's in this mode right here because the Seven of Swords in reverse is wanting to make amends. This is not an upright for me, you guys. It landed literally here in their energy. And it's highly likely that, yeah, this person is a runner, whether it's running from the connection, running from having a conversation, from communication, running from not being honest about feelings, clarity. Yeah. And taking away the loyalty and the connection, which is interesting because with the owls, they are so loyal. Owls are so loyal. So this does feel big. It's big love and big decisions. And look who's here. And by the way, as I was saying, this is in German, you guys. It's one of my many soul decks. And I use it here in Austria for readings when I'm doing them in German. And, but it doesn't matter because, you know, you can see what the card is and I can also tell you, and it's Temperance. This is Archangel Michael, you guys, here for strength and courage, protection, lighting the way to the truth. Here. We know there's a little chaotic energy here with the Knight of Wands, impulsive energy, and why they might just kind of come out of nowhere because there's a little fear around it. And this is a validation for me of literally look at almost pouring the cup on the page of Wands here. You guys, this is saying, let's find a solution. Let's get you on the right path, everybody. Whether it's together or apart, if you're going your own way. Either way, let's get the truth out. Let's balance things out. Somebody here has been waiting for a long time, and I feel like that's you, and I just had a weird vocal jump. And as you know, it came back. But Temperance wants the highest and the best path for everybody. Quite literally, let's find a solution, but you have to have a conversation first. This is just really clear for me, you guys. Very, very clear. Really, Archangel Michael is connecting with the Page of Wands today. This person, you're someone you came here for, or the someone that's on your mind, or maybe who has popped up to help give them the courage and the strength to be honest about what happened, be honest about how they feel, be honest about what they want, be honest about whatever maybe there were some arguments around, because everyone needs to heal. Archangel Michael is here for me today to get the Queen of Cups uprighted in the partnership placement. Maybe the Lover's card does too. That's Archangel Raphael, who's not really able to do the work, which is healing what's broken, you know, bringing in happiness and new beginnings. It's in reverse here. Maybe Archangel Michael helps with that when this Queen of Cups is upright, because that's a day-to-day energy. It's not a major arcana, you guys. So maybe you guys make the decision here with the High Priestess and the Lover's card to upright that. And then maybe there's a decision together to start again without any baggage, totally hashing it out and doing and saying whatever you need to do. And for some of you, it's a huge compromise, which could be location or family, could be a lot of things, you guys, and then making a decision for that together. But first and foremost, there needs to be some healing going on and some conversations. Should somebody not just jump right into that Six of Swords boat and hightail it out, you know, if you're wanting this connection. But it's clear that it's come to a head now. Like it's either detaching or coming together. And if you're on a twin flame journey, that's a whole other thing, you guys. I mean, it's most likely detachment here for me. Okay? Still, for some of you, maybe a message or a conversation. And by the way, you probably already know that if you watch my readings. But if you don't, there are really long, in-depth twin flame readings below. So if you feel like you want more clarity if you're on a twin flame journey, let's see what else wants to come in. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. I'm not taking those because I feel like I want to move the energy a little. There we go. Whoa. Well, it's the Der Wagen card, you guys. This is the Chariot card. It's Cancer and energy, and it's in reverse. So there's a lot of things going on here with this energy for me. For those of you that feel like you're going to be reversing that Seven of Pentacles, that you've waited long enough, okay? It's also a past energy of having issues in the connection, and it's also current with this person because there is some fear around here. There is some stuck energy. It's really very clear. And why the Knight of Wands is here for me. This is sticking out. There's two. We're going to take these and then get some love messages, Aquarius. This is impulsive energy. You know, it's part of why. And it's interesting because that moon energy comes through for me. And that's also why I feel like it's so impulsive, because there is anxiety around this. And it's clear that this person wants to either come here and make it an offer with the Nine of Cups, or talk about everything. That is the offer, about what happened, why things didn't progress, or why they got interrupted. And yeah, that moon energy also brings in fear, you know, and it brings in sometimes things that you can't see, or illusions, you know. And that's the thing about this fence. You know, this is a shadow from the full moon. You know, they're dead on here. They're not even looking up to realize that. But this is also one step away from the 10, which is the new cycle and getting out of here. And we can see that already. It's one decision away. What's underneath there? It's the Eight of Wands. Has somebody been trying to write a message that just wanted to... Yeah, guys. So I want to show you these last two cards. It's the Judgment card. It's the Judgment card. I mean, you guys, this is Archangel Gabriel. So we have Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel here. The angel for messages. Coming together for the greater good. Divine justice. Making a decision. Wake-up call, clarity. Is this what they're doing? This is the Page of Pentacles, staring dead on at that pentacle. Is this what they're doing? Because this is the Nine of Pentacles. So what happens when you take this pentacle? If somebody wakes up and makes a decision here to come, this is Pluto energy, by the way, which is regenerative, okay? And that, for me, is bringing in here in this Chariot card. As you can see, it's almost like some tower energy. And that's thunder and lightning causing fire. Fire is a destroyer. It's also a life giver, you know. The ground is oftentimes more fertile. This is reunion energy here for me. And it's the Page of Pentacles. Still not totally sure. It's not the King of Pentacles. Nonetheless, they've been thinking about it here. And there's the Nine of Pentacles. So what does that make? Well, long-term energy. That makes the Ten of Pentacles, of course. Making a decision. So this is so much of the reading that we've been here together for. Coming to, I can't really say a conclusion, but for me, it's clear that there's a conversation here that's going to be had, whether it's in messages or somebody's been trying to send them through with that Eight of Wands coming through in reverse. It's Mercury and Sagittarius, and Mercury is oftentimes connected to reading and writing. So it can be somebody was having a hard time, whether it's you or this person sending a message, or even unsent, deleted, whatever. But it's also telling us what we already know, that communication is really hard here. So it's sort of like, are you coming to make an offer into the Ten of Pentacles, your biggest wish and wish fulfillment here in this breakup energy, listening to Archangel Michael and helping to upright the Queen of Cups and healing both parties, and you're going to be making an offer. And I'm talking to your person, by the way. And you guys are uprighting things here, the Lover's card, the Two of Cups, and making some big decisions. Or are they going to make that decision, your person, in the impulsive energy, and you're already going to be gone? Or are they going to make that decision and your judgment energy here is, yeah, I don't want this. So this is, you guys, this is just really clearly going one way or another. And now I'm hearing that song, One Way or Another. Is that Blondie? I'm going to find you. You guys. Okay, Aquarius. Let's bring in some channeled love messages. Messages from their higher self, you guys. What do you want to say to your Aquarius? All my life, I have been dreaming of an angel like you. Your voice is my favorite sound. Yeah, covering up the Nine of Cups and the Lover's card, even if it's in reverse. But the Judgment card is not what I feel. I don't know, didn't want to do that. Every time we part, I realize I want to be closer to you. So for some of you, that full energy of cycles can be the case. Hurting you hurt me even more. Who wants to go with the Lovers in reverse? This is, you guys, these are messages from their higher self, but it's also clear, should you still be there, you know, and you haven't reversed the Seven of Pentacles, that they do have an offer, however impulsive or whatever fear is underneath it. So it can be that, yeah, in the 3D, that something coming through here and the messages from their higher self, that they're able to get out of their ego in the 3D and bring these messages to you. You are the pillar of my life just showed itself. That's bringing in High Priestess energy. It's also bringing in the Hierophant energy. I want to be your favorite hello and your hardest goodbye. But remember, there's a little bit of chaotic energy here around them. I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, so that could have played a really big part in the Seven of Swords, which is not upright and it's not in reverse. It's a spinner, but it's like, which way is it going to go? Quite literally. Is it going up and somebody's leaving for good, tapping into that Judgment energy, you guys? Or not, because this is also not moving. Okay, the Chariot in reverse here. Or is that reversing and coming back and making peace? It's more likely for me that that's what it is. But for some of you, you have free will. You know, energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. The future is not fixed. So if you make this decision to go, well, then that's what's happening, isn't it? I'm hiding my true feelings. Is that what they were doing? Because look where it wants to be here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. I'm hiding my true feelings. Judgment, talking. Look at this. Right here. Waking up, getting clarity. Conversation too. These little stones are, I forgot the name of them, you guys. What is it? There's a name and I always forget it. Anyway, they're oftentimes seen on trails, you know, and just to kind of, as a marker that you're in the right direction. So there's a pretty strong wake-up energy here. My 6-word love story. I can't imagine life without you. You make my heart soar. It's like wanting you to hear that. And that's the thing. This victory, this outcome with the Chariot card in reverse, we talked about it being past, current, and upcoming in many ways. Right now, it's connecting here with the Seven of Pentacles quite strong because this is what you've been waiting for and it's in reverse. Look, you're looking right up at it. You know, that's putting the victory wreath in reverse too. You are adorable. No matter where I go, I always find my way back to you. That's more of that full energy. Okay, this is the last. There's that moon energy here, you guys. I love you to the moon and back. Is that the message that they've been trying to send or say to you? Because I do feel that the feelings are still here, but this person's hiding them. How do you feel? You're here today, so chances are pretty good that you're aligning in that, despite not talking and or not seeing each other. That's the moon energy coming through here. The sadness around it, the anxiety, the not being able to sleep. You guys, Aquarius, that's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed your reading, please like the reading, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Watching, readings, liking, sharing, of course, subscribing to the channel. These are things that really help the channel grow so that I can continue to bring you readings. So thank you so very much for that. I'm wishing you so much love and light, all things good. Have a really beautiful day, and I will see you at another reading. All the links are below, Aquarius. Bye for now.